There are regular people coming to activities, so we've engaged people through these activities over the summer. So what we need to do now is to use those connections that we've made and take people to things that can give them control over their lives. The problem with residents generally having their lives improved or having more control over their lives is that we still have this massive problem with transients.
We need a complete cross-section of the community for us to address all the problems. Otherwise we're not. We're just going to concentrate. If there's only a few on the partnership, it's going to be their ideas and their thoughts and their opinions, and it's very hard to keep a completely balanced view. I don't think any of the groups have become empowered enough to influence the council, you know, which is, I think, is what we'd hoped that the Revoelution or any local trust area would become good enough to have a say and put pressure. And I don't think that's happening here.
Everything we do, we are transparent about. We don't make any decisions, but if we do have any influence over decisions, we make that known. We are visible, so we attend all of the meetings. But at the same time, very clear sets of procedures around process, and then really just making sure that, you know, our kind of governance is all in place really, and then supporting them to run the entity, the operation, deliver on the aims and the objectives. Yes, there are times when we have an opinion, but we always make sure that it's that, and ultimately it's a decision for the partnership board. We have got influence, but ultimately we see ourselves as almost kind of supporting them to steer the ship, and then as and when, almost like a co-driver with a learner, I suppose.
There is that old thing where you've got somebody who's professional and does it day to day and, you know, talks in jargon. There is still a tendency for the residents to shut up when one of the professionals is talking and pay extra attention to what they're saying.
I want everybody to be involved, because often when there's a full partnership meeting, the people sit on the edge and they're afraid to say anything because it's too the comment was, it's too business-like.
The danger is that the partnership becomes dependent upon a staff team. If we've got 5 people doing all the work to make things happen, there's a danger they'll just sit back and say, yeah, that's great, carry on.
All we're doing is passing on information which will help them do their jobs better. And when they make decisions, they'll know that they'll be the right decisions because it's got the majority of the residents behind it. And that's how it works.